Good evening, Chills Nation, and welcome to Bangor, Maine at Sawyer Arena. We have this season open for Camden Hills Windjammers Ice Hockey versus the John Bapst Crusaders. It's a Tuesday night matchup here on a cold, blistering night in Bangor, Maine. Woke up to minus 10 degree temperatures this morning, and we are one of the coldest rinks in Maine. Welcome, everybody. This broadcast is brought to you by the Chills Booster Club. Joining me in the booth today is Garth Wells and Jack Christie, helping with the camera. And we're hoping you guys enjoy this first game of the season, this matchup between Camden Hills and John Bapst. Looks like the starting lineup is Bryson at center, Jacob Talbot right wing, number 26, and Bridger Whitbeck on left. We have on defense, we have number 14, Landon Austin, and number 8, Carlo Marshall. And here they go. The puck is down in the Windjammer end. Whitbeck in the corner, battling. Talbot dumps it in. Behind the net, left side of the goaltender. Talbot chasing, covering for Landon. Nice move there by Talbot behind the net, carrying the puck, looking for the breakout pass. Bridger Whitbeck dumps it into the Windjammer bench. And we have a whistle on our first line change of the evening. We're very excited to have all you guys up there tonight, and we're so happy to be able to do this broadcast for those who aren't able to make it in person. We do have some home games here coming up soon. Hopefully we'll get some more in-person live attendance. But until then, we will be here for you. We'll be broadcasting all varsity and JV games this season. Ooh, nice big collision right down there in front of us. Number 18. Breakout pass. Ewan Howard, number 27's on the ice early, and we're playing left wing. Nice hustle by Tosca in the corner. Christie, number 11, with a nice, trying to keep the puck in. Babik over to Adams. Adams dumps it in. Crusaders, Churkford bringing it up. Number 19. Freshman, defenseman, Gerard. Over to 10, Owen Hart. Owen Hart, he's a guy you should watch, number 10 from John Bapst. Really good player. He's a junior this year. He was a standout last season. Puck's in deep. Bapst dumped it in and line change. Dorr passes it up to... Oh, that's carrying the puck now is Hitchings. Shot on goal, and it's in! Finley scores the first goal of the game! Good pass from behind the net by Josh Hitchings. And the boys are celebrating as they should. 1-0 Windjammers early in this game with 13 minutes remaining in the first period. Excellent way to start the game. Beautiful little play behind the net, and Josh Hitchings passes it out front into the slot, and Flynn Lilly worked his butt off trying to get that in the net, and he succeeded. Excellent Windjammer effort there. Puck's dropped. Dorr kicks it down, dumps it out. Number 16, Cole Newell's getting lots of ice time here early. There goes Flynn Lilly again. He's coming in backhand on that save by Lighton, star goalie here on the John Bapst team. That's Cameron Lighton. He's been a staple in this high school community for goaltenders. Really, really one of the best around. In net for us tonight, as we're talking goaltenders, we have senior Quinn Hoppin in net, starting our game, first game of the season here. Windjammers recover, some pressure out front. Jacob Talbot, 26, carrying it in, junior. Bridger Whitbeck with a shot from point, a little bit wide, but we recover. Jammers cover, pass out front. Hodgkins battling with a little bit of support by Talbot on the blue line. You got two Camden and one Bapst battling there. Babik. Keelan Babik carrying the puck with a pass over to Talbot. Talbot back in the middle, and we go. We got Bridger Whitbeck trying to get something happening. Nice shot on goal. And it goes into the corner. Number 2, Oliver Adams with the puck, playing defense on the right side, passing it up the boards, and Camden will take a line change here. Bodie Traska pressuring number 15. And here we go, Ewan Howard getting another opportunity at left wing. The puck is deep in the corner. Tyler Dorr, number 20, is carrying the puck, passes it up to Howard. Howard up to the point. Bapst dropped it back in. Blake Christie, number 11, but trying to get that steal on the point, but John Bapst is able to dump it in the corner. That was, again, Owen Hart, number 10. Nice little check there by Ewan. Oh, nice shot. Shot by Ewan. Quick little release, and Oliver Adams with another shot. Didn't quite make to the net, but Ewan Howard goes in and recovers it, gets it out to the point where Tyler Dorr just shoots from the point. And again, good pressure by Camden Hills early on in this game. Number 20, Tyler Dorr passes it up to, breakout pass, and here we go. We have Christie and Traska. Traska almost connects with Christie in front of the net there. And John Bapst clears. Battle going on behind the net with Barlow Marshall. Recovered by Camden Hills. Puck's in the neutral zone. Lilly trying to track it down, but number 15, Griffin for John Bapst, sends it out of play. Nine minutes, 44 seconds remaining in the first period. This is our first full varsity game of the year. coming up here playing against the defending Class B North champions, John Bapst, last season, who went to the final and lost. Ended up being the runner-up for Class B last season. That'll be icing. On the ice right now, we have Josh Hitchings, number 9, at center. Flynn Lilly, 22, on right wing. And Cole Newell, 16, on left wing. You have Hodgkins and Marshall on defense. Nice little check, poke check by Landon Hodgkins. Hodgkins in the corner with a little support. Camden breaking out. Oh, didn't quite connect. Marshall with the puck. Looking for a pass. Clears the zone. But Bapst just dumps it back in. Marshall driving in. Gets caught, but luckily the Crusaders trip up on the blue line. Got a raised blue line there. Nice block. Very nice block right there by number 17, Bridger Whitbeck, battling in the corner. Another block. Takes him to the ground. Babik in the corner battling. Windjammers getting some pressure from the Crusaders at the moment. Nice little outlet pass to Bridger. Whitbeck with a little toss up front, but Cam Layton is right there. Cameron Layton dumps it in the corner. You probably can't see that, but right now we've got a battle going on in the corner, and there's a whistle. It's like an interference call on Bridger Whitbeck. Didn't quite see that, but we have an interference call. Now there's going to be a penalty kill for Camden Hills. This is John Bapst's first power play of the game. We'll see how this Windjammer team does on their penalty kill. Looking good so far. They got a nice breakout going on here. Okay, that's offsides. Didn't quite keep it in the zone, but almost. Oliver Adams came in and grabbed that puck and just barely kept it in. Blake Christie on center, Traska on left. We have Babik and Oliver Adams on defense. Crusaders bring it around to the point. Shot, save, Quinn Hoppin. Another shot, save. And they clear the zone. 1 minute, 19 seconds remaining on the power play for John Bapst Crusaders. Owen Hart carrying the puck for the Crusaders. Up to 66, Cooper Lewis. One minute remaining on the penalty kill. We have Christie pressuring. Adams. And saved by Quinn Hoppin, their senior goaltender. All right, we have some good action here. Starting off the period, 6 minutes, 41 seconds remaining. It's still a penalty kill for Camden Hills, but there's only 42 seconds remaining, so let's see how we can do here. Looks like Lily's going to take the face off. Hitchings playing left. Shot, save, Hoppin. Another shot, save out front. Lily clears. We have some pressure going on now by Hitchens. That shot didn't make it to the net, and Camden Hills has it behind the net. And they tries to clear the zone, but it was grabbed. Another shot on net. Hopkins saves. Hitchens in the corner. Nice check behind the net there. And that will do it for the penalty kill right here. And we have an opportunity for Lilly. Shot and save by Cam Layton. All right, it's 5-on-5 now. We have full strength. Marshall trying to get a shot, but the body was right in the way. And Landon Hoskins will go down and grab that puck. Okay, no hands. That was not a penalty. We're good. And here we go, another opportunity. Whitbeck, shot on net. Hodgkins dumps it in. Nice little hit by Whitbeck. Whitbeck battling behind the net. The puck is loose behind the net. Nobody sees it. Bryson grabs it. Almost gets a shot off. But it came right off his stick. He couldn't quite keep it on his tape. And Crusaders clear the zone. Dork passes it up to Talbot. Dork carrying the puck. And he loses it in the slot. Crusaders coming in with speed. Shot. Goal! First goal for the Crusaders. The score is 1-1. 4 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the game, in the period. And that goal came by number 66, Cooper Lewis, Sr., for the John Bapst Crusaders. This game is tied 1-1 with 4 minutes 45 seconds remaining in the first period. We have a time stall because the net is off its goal mooring. Okay, so we have Ewan Howard on left wing here with Christie on center. Some battling going on in the Windjammer zone. No ice. The ice was waved off. Bodie putting pressure on behind the net. Christie with a nice little check there. We have Adams and Christie dumping it in. Looking for a chase. Howard's going in. Ewan Howard's going in, number 27. Nice check by Ewan Howard and a shot. Followed by Christie. Christie's going to the bench for line change. You got Cole Newell, number 16, putting a little pressure on in the Crusader. Oh, and that will go out of play. Tipped out of play by Crusaders. We will have a face-off in the neutral zone. Good little battle here in the first period to start this game. What do you think so far, Jack Christie?
It's been a great game so far. I think we're playing well and they're playing well. But I think we need to get more pucks on net, and that's how we can score more.
Yeah, absolutely. Good start to the season, though, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, definitely.
Great to see some of the younger players out there getting some ice time. Right now you see 16, Cole Newell out on right wing, and you and Howard getting a lot of minutes already.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think these young guys, and they're really stepping up and playing very well. So that's great.
Looking forward to seeing you in the JV game coming up here and some future varsity games, Jack. I know you've been sick the last few days, so coming off a little sickness, but it's going to be good to have you out there, our freshman center. All right, the puck's down in the zone. We have Marshall getting it out of the zone. And here we go. We have Hitchings. A lot of speed coming in the zone. And a shot. But Camden Lighton is good enough, and he saves that shot. Good effort by Hitchens. Such a great player. Comes in the zone with such speed every single time. It's unbelievable. Nice play by Marshall. Marshall keeps his line, a shot by Hitchens right in front of the net. Marshall's original shot got blocked by the defender, but Josh Hitchens was right there, and he was able to get a nice little touch on that, but went into the goalie's pad. We get the puck behind the net. Crusaders over to Ornehart, number 10. Crusaders clear the zone. Little neutral zone action going on here. Nice poke check by Oliver Adams. Bounces it up the boards to Bryson. Bryson carrying the puck in. And Crusaders bring it back in deep. Nice little bounce pass out of the zone by, I believe that was Babik. A little hard to see from this distance. Here we come. All right, Bryson, good deflected shot. Little effort there in front. Talbot with a shot. A nice little feed from Whitbeck up front. Nice defense there by Landon Hodgkins, but we have a whistle and the hands in the air. I think it was from earlier on. And the ref just gave a charging call. So this is going to be a 2-minute penalty on Bridger Whitbeck. Some sort of roughing call with 1 minute and 25 seconds remaining in the period. So we'll play out this period with penalty kill and start the next period with 35 seconds on the penalty kill. Clear the zone and the face-off. Nice face-off win by Blake Christie. Marshall dumps it out of the zone. Crusaders dumping it back in, playing a little dump and chase here on the power play. Nice little zone defense going on for Camden Hills. Staying low and tight. And it's cleared by Marshall all the way down deep, and it's played by Camden Lighton. Number 10, Owen Hart, carrying the puck out of the zone for the Crusaders with a pass up to Keeley. Nice save by our senior goaltender, Quinn Hoppin. And we have, this is 34 seconds remaining in the period. This is our first game of the season. It's a true high school game, so we will be getting a Zamboni ice making between periods finally. Preseason was great, but there was definitely shorter games, and we didn't get the full effect of the ice making. Owen Hart with a shot. Hopkins good enough. He saves that, kicks it to the corner, and Camden Hills dumps it out, and that will finish off the period. No icing, of course, because we're on penalty kill. Flynn Lilly down in the corner battling to try to kill the time. We get a little pushing and shoving going on. But that will conclude the first period at 1-1. Camden Hills and John Bapst Crusaders here in Bangor, Maine at Sawyer Arena. We'll take a quick little timeout and we'll come back for an intermission report. I hope you're enjoying the first part of this game. Okay, welcome back. We are going to do a quick little intermission report here. This is the Camden Hills Boosters broadcast on YouTube. We do have some, this is sponsored by the Camden Hills Boosters Club. As you see on your screen, we do have some sponsorship opportunities for this broadcast. If anybody's interested, all the money and proceeds would go to the Boosters Club, which gives back to the players. And we do a lot of good things with the players, for the players, and the boosters themselves. So if anybody's interested in being a sponsor of the broadcast, please reach out to one of the board members of the Camden Hills Boosters Club, Stephen Christie, Nicole Talbot, or Nina Christie, preferably, and then we could discuss what makes sense for anyone out there. But yes, we're looking to do some interviews between periods in the future when we get back to the home rink. And we also have a JV game later tonight, which we have special guests doing the play-by-play. So if you guys are around and are able to watch tonight or even on demand tomorrow, we have a couple senior varsity players doing our play-by-play tonight. So that's going to be pretty awesome. So tonight's matchup between Camden Hills and John Bapst is the season opener for both of these teams. There's been a few preseason games up till now, but things are starting to heat up here this week. Looking at the schedule for this week, and there's several games coming up here. Where's that schedule? Oh, here it is. So from tonight to just tonight around the state for Class B, A and B, we have 3 games going on. We have Cape Elizabeth playing York, Biddeford. This Camden Hills John Bapst game. We have the Mountains Nighthawks versus the Wickport Dragons from Brunswick. And then tomorrow night, Hamden Academy and Old Town are playing, as well as Greeley versus Kennebec Wells. And then Thursday night, we got Messalonski versus Coney. And there's a whole bunch of games coming right up this weekend. So things are heating up here in high school hockey. We'll know pretty well by our next game how people are doing in the standings and who's beating who. But for right now, we have 6 minutes remaining in this game. And I'm going to check in with my co-hosts here and see how we're doing. And Garth Wells and Jack Christie at the moment, who are volunteering to help out. What do you guys think of this game?
Well, I think Camden came out with a lot of energy and some pretty good teamwork throughout that game. Throughout that period. And they had way more scoring chances than John Bapst. I would say that if we didn't have a couple of penalties and play, what do we have, 4 minutes of penalties in that period? Or just about?
Yeah, something like that.
So really, we need to stay out of the box, really, and get pucks on net, I think. And that's kind of how we scored our first goal. So let's try to do that again.
Yeah, what was that first goal? Flynn just dug around.
Rebound. There's a rebound goal.
Jack, bring some insight here to you, Luke.
I know,
Do you like
Jack,
what about
this is perfect. We got a hockey player in the booth, right? He has all the right terms and has all the right words. He knows exactly what's going on. I think we're looking at a future coach right here. What do you think, Jack?
Definitely, that'd be cool.
Yeah, if you had a running thing where you always had a player up here to give you a little insight, Luke, to teach you the game, maybe.
Oh yes, I need to. Yes, I love it. Yeah, volunteers. This is a volunteer position. We welcome anyone that wants to come up.
This is volunteer?
Yeah, well, your check's in the mail.
Jack said he was getting paid. Is that illegal? That's not allowed. High school sports.
No,
not
see,
even for announcing.
we're giving back. We're giving back. We appreciate that people are using this for their pleasure. You know, we're doing it for all of you out there who can't be at this game. We know there's extended family out there, and thanks for everybody that's watching and listening. We're also doing this for the players, right? So the players have some clips. They can go back. They can look at video. The coaches can go back and look at some video, and they can. Have you guys done any video reviews yet, Jack?
Not yet, but we are planning on it here in the near future.
Okay, so I know there's been talk about it. Coach Rogers has been talking about it some. I'm sure he's going to engage Coach Christie and Coach Paul and try to get some sort of video analysis going on once we get some good footage going for these guys and some real games. But either way, if you guys are out there listening, send us a message and so we know who's out there, and we're doing this for you guys. Okay, so appreciate
And I believe, Luke, maybe you've already said this, but for the JV game, which will also be live streamed, some special guest announcers, some celebrities, local celebrities coming up into the booth.
That is correct. Yes, so stay tuned. After this game, there will be a second video. So this game will end. We'll start a new video for the JV game. And on that video, we have some special guests. So stay tuned. Check it out. It should be entertaining for sure. About ready to start the second period. What do you think? What do you think, Jack? What's going on out there?
I think we look really good. We're playing better than John Bapst, and we just need to keep doing what we've been doing, play some more aggressive hockey and get more pucks in net, like I've said multiple times, and I think we can really win this game. It looks good right now.
Jack, do you know that right next to you is a camera that John Bapst is filming, so everything you say is going onto their game film? And
Did not
later
know
they're
that.
going to use that against you.
Oh, man.
On top of that, guys, I can one-up you. I did have a couple of the parents from the opposing team QR code scan and potentially be watching from home as well. So you better watch what you're saying.
That's
right
Jack Christie in the booth with us, number 12.
That's right. We have freshman star center, future captain of this team someday, Jack Christie, who is also a big part of this community. He has his big brother, Blake Christie on the ice, number 11, senior, and his bigger brother, Cam Christie, as assistant coach of this high school team and also named JV head coach. So we're excited to have the Christie family here. We actually have Jack's mom and dad are heavily involved with the program through the Boosters Club, holding the presidents of the Booster Club position and the communications director. So we appreciate everything the Christie family does for us. All right, we have 30 seconds right before we're gonna roll.
Let's do this.
Let's do it. All right, here we go. The second period just began. And the puck is down in the offensive zone already. That puck is high and almost in the bench, the Camden Hills. Bodie Traska chasing. Again, we are on penalty kill for the next 11 seconds. Bodie putting some pressure on, and Christie getting in there. Nice little shot on net there. And that's the end of the penalty. Looks like Whitbeck is jumping back on the ice. And we have Marshall carrying the puck into the zone. Shot, upper corner, but it goes just a little wide of the elbow. Nice hard shot by Marshall. Crusaders dangling, Owen Hart with a shot, but open, saved. Christie trying to get out of the zone, a little help from Adams. Marshall behind the net, into the corner. Marshall dumping it around to Lilly, Lilly in the corner. Crusaders still putting pressure on, and they're just up front. Crusaders dumping it back in. Crusaders coming out really strong here in the start of the second period against our top line out there right now. Yeah, there we go. We have another goal. Beautiful goal. Nice little setup. And here we go. That was Josh Hitzings, number 9. Was that assisted by Bridger?
Pretty sure it was. Yeah, great shot from Josh there.
Good pass from Bridger from the corner. I think Bridger dug it out.
Yeah, so you'll have a nice goal there. 2-1 Camden Hills. Hitchings from Whitbeck. That came after a lot of pressure from the John Bapst team. They were Camden Hills fired up. They were really moving out. I think they got a little extra step in them. 2-1 Windjammers here early in the second period. Hitchings with the puck. Over to Lilly. Got through Lilly, luckily. Now it's over Whitbeck with a shot and save. Rebound, Lilly. No goal. Hands are in the air. Emotions are flying. Pushing and shoving back there. I don't know what quite happened there, but it definitely... Good opportunity by Camden Hills. Hoppin dumps in the corner. Door. Followed by Christie. Christie dumps it over to Howard. Howard, left wing in the corner. Door with the puck. Pass up to Howard. Howard carrying across the line. He has some support with Bodie. Bodie cutting to the middle. In deep. Door. Howard down in the corner. Keeping it in. The puck just gets by. And here we go. Bapst, John Bapst, number 66, Lewis, senior. He's driving to the net, and Hoppin was great save. Save by Quinn Hoppin. Really hard shot from his right-hand side, but he handled that easily. Christie with the puck, dumps it out, clears the zone, and Owen Hart grabs the puck. We have a whistle. Looks like 66 for John Bapst is going to the penalty box, and we do not have a power play. That's a matching penalty. What happened there, boys?
They're just playing a little pushy-shovey.
Pushy-shovey?
Pushing and shoving each other, and then I didn't think Blake was going to go in the box, but he did. A little biased though, because I'm his brother, but
yeah, you just heard it here. We have matching penalties. Blake Christie in the box.
I think someone else would let that go with this guy.
You heard it here first. Marshall with the puck, passing it up out of the zone. Savage dumps it back in. Adams. Back to Marshall. Marshall's going to skate it. He's got an opening. He's going. Cole Newell dumps it in the corner. A little dump and chase going on. Nice play. Lilly covering the point, dumps it back in. Tries to get it out front, but it just didn't quite get over to Cole Newell, who was hanging out front of the net waiting for that pass. Pitching, stumps it back in. Newell's couldn't quite get it, but it's back in the corner again. A lot of back and forth. Nice, some pretty good physical play today. Babik dumps it up to Talbot. Back to Babik, back to Talbot. Talbot carrying the puck to the left side, trying to go to the weak side, trying to find some open space, but John Bapst is putting a lot of pressure on. Babik dumps it in the corner. Heist in front of the net, waiting for that pass. Adams, nice hustle. He pinched in, saw that opportunity, and hustled in and grabbed that puck. Adams going in deep. Whitbeck covering the point. Talbot with an opportunity. Shot on net, but saved. Oh, almost a wraparound opportunity there. Nice play by Heiss and got wrapped it around, but he passed it out front to Talbot, and Talbot got a piece of it, but it couldn't quite get it past Camden Lighton. And that's going to go out of play. We're going to get a whistle, and the puck will be dropped outside of the zone. Oh, inside the zone. Interesting. That was thrown out by one of our Camden Hills players.
Yeah, that should have been outside of the zone, I'm pretty sure.
Shot wide. Might have been a dump. Whoa, big hit. Dorr brings it in. He's trying to stick handle past him. Lost the puck. There we go. Cut it back. Shot on net. Save. Lily driving to the net. Couldn't quite get the pass to him. Another pass out front and a shot and save by Traska's shot out front. And we have a pile up. A little push and shoving going on. We're not going to have a penalty here, but it's nice to see some physical play by these two teams. Surprised we don't have any face-off music here by this rink. They don't do it up like MRC.
No, we do it the best, definitely.
Shot from the point by Marshall is kicked away by John Bapst, defender. Zone's cleared. Marshall in the neutral zone, waiting for it, dumps it in. Howard trying to grab that puck. That looks like offsides. Okay, it's 2-1 Windjammers with 7 minutes remaining in the second period. It looks like there's 16 shots on goal by Camden Hills and 10 shots on goal by John Bapst Crusaders here on their home ice. Great effort to start off this season opener by Camden Hills. We're looking good right now. We're very happy with what we're seeing. Shot on goal by Marshall, and Camden Lighton saves that and covers. Nice defensive play there by Blake Christie, number 11. Christie with the puck, shot, save. That's that goaltender for John Bapst is Cameron Layton, sophomore. We saw him, I believe we saw him on the varsity team on the ice last season as well. Maybe I'm thinking of some of the youth hockey games he may have been involved with, but good group, really good goaltender. Starting goaltender was a sophomore. Blew Chris bringing it into the zone, but Camden Hills shut him down. Now we have a nice little breakout play coming on here. Ewan Howard and Bodie Traska coming up together through the neutral zone. That pass just went through everybody, and the ice has been waved off. No ice. Tyler Dorr with the puck, passing it up to Oliver Adams, and Oliver tries to get up to Lilly, but pass out front. This is a lot of back and forth. These guys are skating 200 feet back and forth. Nice defense there by Tyler Dorr, number 20, sophomore defenseman. Adams with the puck. Adams still with the puck behind the net. Picked up by Hitchens. Josh Hitchens trying to get it out of the zone, but great defensive play by John Bapst. Oliver Adams behind the net, trying to get some open space. And the ref has his hand in the air, and it looks like this is going to be a penalty on Camden Hills. We have a tripping penalty coming up here. I believe it's on Oliver Adams when he was battling behind the net. And no, he's not. He's not going to the box. It's actually Josh Hitchens is going to the box. Called for tripping. So Camden Hills will go on another penalty kill here with 4 minutes and 55 seconds remaining in the second period. Power play in full effect, passing around the points. Blake Christie's able to take that away and jumping it in the corner. That will kill a few seconds. On the ice we have Marshall, Hodgkin, Christie, and Traska. Shot wide. Blake Christie all the way down in the corner. Dumps it in. Just killing time at this point. Trying to play it safe. Line changes happening during this penalty kill. We now have Lilly with the puck. Whitbeck, number 17. Flynn Lilly on left wing. Whitbeck on right wing. And Babik and Marshall on the ice. Just under a minute remaining in this penalty kill. 2-1 Camden Hills, 3 minutes, 45 seconds remaining in this second period. Pressure on by Camden Hills, shorthanded. Keeping in his zone. Here we go. We have Bridger. He can be deadly when he gets some open space. Guy is fast. Good deflect. Good tip there. Battle in the corner. Nice battle. Killing all kinds of time in that corner. Can't quite clear the zone. Hoppin will stall the puck with a nice little save in front of the net. Looks like we're going to have one more face-off in front of Hoppin here with 6 seconds remaining in this penalty kill. Camden Hills is getting their line changed so that when we go full strength, we'll have plenty of legs. Christie taking the face-off with Traska on right wing. And that puck goes right into the back of right on the player's bench and hits one of the players. Tough shot. Gareth Wells is cringing just watching this. It's not even an on-ice battle. There's nobody throwing punches or anything, but the players are still getting beat up. We're at full strength now. Five on five. Josh Hitchens came out in the box, and he's on the ice now with Christie and Traska. Defense is going to take a line change here with this stoppage in play. Jack, Christie, what do you think of the second period so far?
It's been a good period, definitely. We're beating them in shots, and I just want to point out our younger guys, kind of like Tyler Dorr, Cole Now, and Ewan Howard, that they've been stepping up and playing great and adding depth to this team. This has been a great period for us, definitely.
I agree. First period's good. Second period's good. We got to keep it up. It's a very close game, 2-1. Anything can happen, so we got to stay on top of this here. But yeah, I agree. Great to see the younger players get some experience out here. The first game of the season against defending Class B North champions. Here we go, nice pass out of the zone, executed perfectly, and Blake Christie with a nice opportunity. Set up perfect play off the face-off, and here comes the Crusaders back in the zone. Tyler Dorr behind the net. Nice check by Christie, supported by Hitchings. Christie handling. Dumps it out of the zone, trying to catch Traska cutting across. Nice save by Hoppin. Crusaders passing it around. Nice save by Hoppin. Here we go. Another whistle. Both teams are going to take line changes here. That must have gone up in the netting. Yeah, when it was high and wide of the net. Quinn Hoppin reached up with his blocker and hit it with his blocker, and it went up in the netting. Lilly with the puck. Crusaders here, bringing in with speed. Oliver Adams, nice play, taking away the pass. Crusaders try to center that to the offensive player breaking down the middle, but and another opportunity. Great pass across the crease, and that went wide of that. Puck's loose out front. Wow, that was a very close play there, and it turned out well for the Windjammers. Quinn Hoppin was scrambling from the right side to the left side. He kind of got caught on the left side and was beside the net. The puck was out in front of the net, and Whitbeck grabbed it before any of the Crusaders were able to get a hold of it. All right, here we go. Oh, nothing happened there, but Lilly was looking for Heiss on the breakout pass. I don't know about you guys, but it's getting cold in here.
Very cold.
And that will do it for the second period. 2-1 Camden Hills with the lead as Zamboni enters the ice. With Camden Hills 19 shots to 13 shots for John Bapst Crusaders. And we're very happy with this first two periods here from the Camden Hills perspective. If we keep up, just going to keep up this pressure. Hopefully the boys will go back to the locker room feeling confident and come back fired up. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back in a few minutes for an intermission report. Good luck, Jack.
I'm just trying to make the leg, one of the reasons it was all wobbly is the legs were, well, you said it was wobbly. No, it's just wobbly because this floor is so hard. Dude, I had this set up the last time. You know it's crooked? Like, can I take this out? This is the road. Can you lengthen that leg?
Okay, welcome back. We're about ready to start the third period. We just had a cameraman change here. We had to send Jack Christie to the locker room because he's getting ready to play in the JV game right after this. Camden Hills varsity game we are going to have followed by a JV game, and we're lucky enough to have our freshman center, Jack Christie, helping us out in the booth. And we're about ready to get started here. And I will get to...
Interesting information. We just received word that number 16, Cole, pronunciation of his last name is Nowell. Now, I don't think that's right, but that was what we were told. I'm going to stick with Noel.
Or what is the Christmas translation? Christmas translation, Garth? Cole Noel. Cole Noel is the Christmas.
I think it's Noel.
All right, in the booth right now we've got Todd Adams, Oliver Adams' dad. Looks like both teams are fired up. They're clapping their sticks. Everybody's coming out hot and fast. It's always nice to get fresh ice after those periods. Shot. Save. And that's icing. Both goaltenders, Camden Lighton and Quinn Hoppin, are both in net, starting goaltenders. Again, this is the start of the third period. There's 14 minutes remaining in the game. It's 2-1 Camden Hills. No call on the triplet there. Josh Hitchens with a shot and save. Blocker save to the corner. Number 20, Tyler Dorr in the corner. A little help with Hitchens. Dorr with the puck behind the net. Stalling, looking for a pass. Pass up to Noel. Noel dropping it to Lily. Lily taking it back behind the net again. Back up to Marshall. Marshall trying to make the cross pass to Noel. Ewan Howard just hit the ice. Christie on the ice, but he's getting back up. That's good. No injuries there. Nice little bounce pass off the wall there by Dorr. Trying to get some offense going here. Puck in the corner, Tyler Dorr chasing. Puck behind the net. And the puck clears the zone. Dorr dumps it back in. Camden Hills clears, and we have a whistle. We're going to get a line change here. Thank you for everybody out there listening. We appreciate everybody that's in the audience. If you are listening, send us a message. Let us know you're out there. I do know that my folks are at home, Chuck and Dale Dorr, watching from their cozy household in Appleton, Maine, in front of the nice fireplace, I'm sure. And my sister Sandy down in Ocala, Florida area, watching from her big screen TV. Another person that we welcome every game is Quinn Hoppin and Isla Hoppin's grandfather, who's watching from the country Panama, our most long-distance viewer and a big supporter of this broadcast, so we appreciate him. Pass out, Whitbeck turning the puck over there a little bit, but he gets it back. Whitbeck with the opportunity. He's got one. Oh, tries to go 5-hole, but Camden Layton is good enough. And Lily with the puck up front. Nice pass to Hitchens out front. Josh Hitchens was yelling for that puck, and Lily heard him and passed it right out front to him, but couldn't quite get it in the back of the net, unfortunately. Some good action there, huh, Todd?
Very good action, yeah. Very good action.
Yeah, Todd Adams here. He's taken over as a videographer here in the third period.
Yeah.
Appreciating the support by these volunteer parents. It's excellent.
We'd just like to say the position of permanent cameraman is still open, so if you guys can see a difference between the first and second and third period, just let us know.
That's good, Todd. Yeah, we've actually had a lot of turnover in this position. No, actually, it's not turnover. Everybody wants to do it. Bryson Heiss, his dad, Ron Heiss, he's helped out in one of the games so far. This is Todd's second game. He's been helped out in. And, of course, Jesse McWilliams I believe Jesse McWilliams is listening from home right now. He's our home ice cameraman. Looks like somebody lost a glove in the neutral zone. You have a random glove sitting there in the neutral zone. Christie passing it to himself in the corner. Howard picks it up. Howard's looking good. Sophomore Howard's getting lots of ice time today, and an early whistle. Doesn't look like Christie likes the early whistle. He's not happy with that call. All right, on the face-off is Christie. Gets it out to number 14, Landon Hodgkins. Back in the corner, Christie. Out front, Bodie Traska trying to get it in the net, but this Camden Layton, excellent goaltending by the sophomore goalie. All right, here we go. We have something happening here. Nice little pass out to Ewan Howard. Howard with speed, bringing in the zone. Support by Traska. Traska behind the net. Takes down and it takes him down and pass out front. Howard got a stick on it. Another pass out front. Howard, another one. He stuffed it into the pads of the John Bapst goaltender. Good pressure. Oh, and Bad Beak trying to get in there and taking a shot, and play will stop. That is good pressure by Camden Hills right there. Many opportunities out front, a lot of centering passes. Ewan Howard, sophomore forward, working hard in front of the net and in the corners. And looks like we have a penalty here, and Camden Hills is going to go on a power play. Camden Hills on the power play. Talbot to Christie. Christie back into the corner. Hitchings trying to get a near side shot. It went off the post and hit the glass behind the net. Public service announcement just said that number 3, John Bapst, is in 2-minute penalty for roughing. Talbot with the puck at the point, over to Christie. Christie back to Talbot. Talbot wheeling and dealing, back to Christie. Looking for somebody out front, and Hitchings, and post is off. So we have a whistle to the right-hand side of the goaltender. The goal is off its mooring. But Hitchings had another opportunity near side, just a little bit too far to the left. He keeps hitting the goal post and the side of the net. It just needs to be 3 more inches to the right. Officials don't like the setup here. We had 2 players too far inside the circle. Talbot at the point on this power play. Talbot playing defense on the power play. Tip out front by Lilly, and it's in the net! In the Eleanor! Goal by Camden Hills. Flynn Lilly takes a shot and hits his own rebound, and that went in the back of the net. And here we go. We have a power play goal here with 8 minutes and 14 seconds remaining in the game, and it's 3-1 Camden Hills. Let's go.
Very controlled power play the whole time. Dominated.
Yeah, it was a good power play, Garth. We set ourselves up for being in a really good position right now. Obviously there's a lot of time left on the clock, but to be ahead with 8 minutes remaining in the game. Battling going on behind the net. Pass intended for Talbot. Talbot was trying to get the breakaway. Talbot still has the puck. Dumps it back in the corner for Whitbeck. Whitbeck picks it up. Whitbeck's looking. A little one-timer by Christie out front, but a lot of defensemen were handling that in front of the net. Door back to Christie. Christie tips it in to Whitbeck. Whitbeck chasing. Nice track by Whitbeck in the corner. Another nice track by Christie in the corner. I like the physical play. And Tyler Dorr grabs that puck, tips it back off the wall, and Camden Hills is making another charge in the offensive zone. Okay, they're going to call offsides on that. The puck was in the air. Blake Christie wasn't quite out of the zone when he tipped that with his glove hand. Did I say it's cold in here yet?
It's getting there. It's getting there. Yeah, it's starting to get a little bit nippy.
Yeah, I guess I have to say my fingers are a little bit cold.
It's not getting warmer. I can tell you it's not getting warmer.
It is getting later, and it's getting darker, and it's getting colder. I think Brewer PIA Ice Arena is usually we call the coldest ice arena in the state of Maine. Maybe rivals Presque, but this rink is right next door. It's right down the street, and feels really cold. Pass out front. Traska trying to get a piece of it. But John Bapst clears his own. They're coming in with speed. Nice defensive play by Landon Hodgkin. Oh, and a shot. A great save by Hopkin. Quinn Hoppin, senior goaltender, is excellent save. Glove side. And here we go. Camden Hills. Blake Christie with a shot. A little bit wide. Marshall, you one time it? Oh, Christie tried to get a tip on it, and he did. It just went wide. Christie looking for a call. Christie, oh, there is a call. We have a slashing call on John Bapst, and Camden Hills is going to go on another power play here with 5 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the game. That is number 66 again in the penalty box for John Bapst. This is going to be a 2-minute penalty with 5 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the period.
What is this? Technical? I think you got a technical. The coach got a technical on top of the penalty.
Oh, I missed that.
4 minutes.
Oh, and now it is a 4-minute penalty. Was that on the actual player for slamming the door?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay, so the player who got the initial slashing penalty got a little upset and yelled a few kind words to the referee and slammed the door in the penalty box pretty hard and explained a few more choice words to the referee, which ended up giving him a 4-minute penalty. So pretty much Camden Hills will be on the power play for the rest of this game, being a double minor. Shot, tipped up into the glass, but Camden still has it. Christie dealing, spinning, light shot on net, almost a rebound there. And we have the net off again. The goal is off its mooring again, Garth. What do you think? Senior goaltender Garth Wells.
Doesn't seem like that goal is set quite right. It comes off at every touch.
Do you think it's on purpose?
I don't actually. I've seen the ref be struggling with it. I'm not sure. It doesn't like the post. It doesn't like the...
Yeah, I think this rink gets used so much that those goal post moorings are just hard to keep in place throughout the season. Hodgkins behind the net, showing his offensive ability. Whitbeck's covering on the point, and that's a shot high on the glove side, but it's not good enough to get past sophomore Camden Layton, goaltender. All right, here we are. We have Brody Traska taking the face-off with Bridger Whitbeck on right wing. It comes out to Marshall. Marshall is looking. He took a double pump there, trying to get a better angle at the goal, but it slipped off the stick. Hoppin making a nice little save in front of the net. Nice check there by Landon Hodgkins, junior defenseman. Nice pass up to the middle by Whitbeck. Back to Whitbeck. Trying to get around number 4. Camden back in the zone and back out of the zone, and that will go wide and no icing. The icing got waved off because of the penalty kill. Blake Christie. Blake Christie with a shot, near side. He was looking for the middle for the pass, but there wasn't anybody open enough to actually risk that pass, so he just took a shot on that. And Talbot with the puck behind the net, passing it over to Oliver Adams, number 2. Adams, another one of our junior defensemen, leaders on this team. Christie in the corner, dumping it in. Nice play at the point by Jacob Talbot, playing some defense. One-timer, Adams, but didn't quite get all of it. Camden still has the puck. Oliver keeps it in over to Talbot. Talbot back to Adams. Adams over. One-time shot by Christie. And it's in! We have another goal! Flynn Lilly! Flynn Lilly with another goal in this game. It is now 4-1. Camden Hills up here in Bangor, Maine at Sawyer Arena. Flynn is on fire. I believe Blake took the initial shot and Flynn got the rebound off the goaltender's pads. Todd's shaking his head. He's nodding his head, so I believe that's correct.
Yeah, I mean, they're keeping the pressure on, and we're keeping the puck in our zone. They're looking really good. First full game, by the way. First full game, so, right?
Yeah, this is the first varsity game of the season. Season opener here for both teams. The season actually opened up a few days ago on the 6th was the first official game for the state of Maine. There's several games that have been played by some other schools, but this is the first game of the season for both these teams.
I believe that's a hat trick for Flynn. I think that's 3.
Was it? I was wondering the same thing. I'm not keeping score up here, but that could be very possible. Okay, so we have 5-on-5 action. We have another opportunity here. Here we go. And a nice shot on net by Bridget Whitbeck. Such speed and hustle. And another play. Pass out front. Bryson Heisen had a nice opportunity up front, and he lost his stick. His stick's in the corner. Doesn't look broke to me, but he's going to the net, back to the bench to grab another one anyways. 1 minute remaining in this game. Tyler Dorr with a nice poke check there, assisted by Killian Babik. Christie opportunity, stuff it in, and a rebound by Traska. Traska trying to stuff it in on Blake Christie's rebound. A lot of good pressure by Camden Hills. And Traska in the corner trying to cut through the middle. Oh, and look at that, Blake Christie. We have a whistle. Goaltender's down. He doesn't appear to be hurt, but he's having a hard time getting up. We also have a lot of pushing and shoving. There's a lot of emotions out there. We got 40 seconds remaining in this game, and John Bapst is not liking this situation that they're in right now in this first game of the season, especially with their star goaltender, Camden Leighton, going down in front of the net. I don't know if you guys caught that, but Blake Christie just tried to pull Michigan behind the net.
I didn't see that. I didn't see what the fracas was about, though. Were they just angry that Bodie went into the crease?
Yeah, I think it was just protecting the goaltender kind of situation.
Oh, I see. Well, I did see the quick Michigan try. Maybe that was part of the anger from John Bapst.
It could have been. It all happened so quickly, but Blake Christie was behind the net. He figured why not. Like, he picked the puck up, tried to Michigan into the on the left side of the goaltender, but he got away from him. It slipped off his tape. But great effort. 40 seconds remaining in this game. Camden Hills 32 shots. John Bapst 14. The score is 4-1 here at Bangor, Maine, and we're about ready to wrap this game up. So on the ice, you have Iowa Hoppin, Quinn's youngest sister, number 28, battling in the corner. She's out there with Olivia McManus, number 6. Almost a nice bounce pass to Olivia. Up and Cole Knoll in the corner chasing that puck. And that's the game. Camden Hills comes out with a win in the first game of the season. and they are enjoying the celebrations down there, as they should. Thanks to Todd Adams here with his great camera work. We're getting some great, really good celebrations here at the end of this game, and Camden Hills are psyched for coming away with a win. Standing here with adult star goaltender Garth Wells. What are you thinking on post-game wrap-up here?
I thought Camden Hills played great. They played as a team. They played physical. They played with energy. I think that's pretty much exactly what you want to see this season. If we can get that kind of effort in every one of these games with that sort of teamwork, this team could go far, really far.
Yeah, I like what I'm seeing too. I think you wrapped that up very nicely. As the Zamboni comes on the ice, both teams are giving handshakes. This was definitely a nice, good game out there tonight. John Bapst is not happy with the outcome, but we will see them again towards the middle of the season after Christmas break. And hopefully the Camden Hills will be able to do it again and come out with another win. So, did you end the game? All right, and that's a wrap. You're here at Bangor, Maine, Sawyer Arena, and this is December 9th. Camden Hills comes away with their first win. We're gonna end this video here now, and if you're available and you want to watch the JV game, we have another video coming up soon where we will be broadcasting the JV game right on this same channel. So until then, we'll see you on the flip side. This is Luke Dorr and broadcasting with Garth Wells and Todd Adams. We appreciate all the viewers out there, and until the next time, have a great night.